right, away we go here on a Thursday. It's nice to see you, Albert. What is going on?
Oh, hi there, Jerry. So, when I go to sleep, I don't know if you do this. When you put your phone on like Do Not Disturb or something like that?
Not Do Not Disturb, but I have taken the text notifications off.
But if someone calls you.
Yeah, I leave that on for my parents, yeah. And I haven't done to the whole thing about putting certain people allowing.
Yeah.
No one calls me.
Right.
Like ever. So the texts are off.
Okay. Yeah, when I go to sleep, I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. But I've told my family and friends that, the iPhone, I don't know how your phone is, but the iPhone, if you don't change the settings, if you have your phone on Do Not Disturb and somebody calls you, it'll go to voicemail. But if they call back within 3 minutes, it rings through.
Oh, that's interesting.
Like in case there's an emergency.
Oh, that's
Hold
good.
on, Jerry, I got to fix my camera.
Okay. This is live podcasting.
Yeah, so I told my family that. I go, listen, when I go to bed, this is what I do. If there's an emergency and
Call twice.
Call twice. And I even put it, and for here too, like if I don't show up here and it's 4:30 and you and Eddie, someone tries to call me.
I would not have called you twice.
Yeah, you could call twice.
I got his voicemail.
Well, now you know, which is good. Right, because even if you called back 10 minutes later, you'd get my voicemail again.
Yeah, right.
But there are certain people in my life, two in particular, who call immediately back even when it's not an emergency. One of those people is Craig Carton, and the other one I'm now finding out is CBS Sports Network's Stephen Waldron. Now, I don't know that they may think, like when they call and it goes right to voicemail, oh, maybe something was weird with the line, let me call back. Like last night, I go to bed at 7 o'clock.
Right.
Yesterday, 8 o'clock, my phone's ringing. I'm like, my phone's on Do Not Disturb. So I did then this morning I see it was Stephen Waldron. He wanted to know if we wanted any UFC guests. I was like, dude, I'm asleep.
And UFC guests?
Yeah.
Which is fine, but that's not something
That's
you
not
call
an
at night
emergency.
for.
No,
that
text
could wait
me.
till the next morning.
Or text, hey, you guys
Wow.
interested in...
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah, I was at one point, I was making all these sorts of lists. Like I had Do Not Disturb, but these people could get through. But now I've just said it like, you know what? No one's getting through unless you call me twice.
If it's an emergency, you know how.
Correct.
That's funny. I had, so my boss at Compass Media Networks, this guy, Rob, good dude. He sends me, and I have been really good about turning my phone off with the texts. So, of course, the other night, what's tonight? Today's Thursday? I think it was Tuesday night. Yes, because I was tired Tuesday. I had a game Monday night or Sunday night. Maybe it was Monday. Whatever, doesn't matter. But I was tired, and I just forgot to turn the texts off. And I went to bed at 8, maybe even a little before 8. And at like 9:15, my phone's going off, like 3 in a row. I almost threw the thing through the wall. I was so angry because it woke me up. And it was Rob. And it was a couple of different things. But he starts it with, I know you go to bed at 8 o'clock. ... Then don't, I know you're saying send a text message. I'm saying contact me tomorrow morning then.
Yeah.
Don't send this at 9:30 at night.
Yeah, the other thing is like with the iPhone, if you're iPhone to iPhone, this works. You can schedule a text. So let's say you didn't want to forget, and instead of texting somebody and you go, oh, I'll text in the morning, but what if I forget to text? You write the text and then there's a button where you can send it later, and you could pick an exact minute you want to send it to.
Got it.
I was also thinking of this. My niece got an interesting alarm clock for Christmas that I was wondering if this is something you and I would like.
A real alarm clock?
Yeah, it's a real alarm clock, but it's called, I forget what it's called, but it's an alarm clock light.
Okay.
It's supposed to mimic natural sunlight, and it slowly wakes you up by slowly brightening the room. The hatch. It's called the hatch.
That's very interesting.
Yeah. And you can also choose the soft sounds you wake up to, maybe birds chirping.
See, again, that works for you. That doesn't work for me.
Why is that?
Well, you live alone.
Oh, right.
Sorry, hon. Don't get up. It's only 3 a.m. It's not really 7 a.m.
It's not really sunny out.
That's kind of a tough one.
Yeah, that's
true.
true.
But I do like, if you're a single person, and I shouldn't even say that wouldn't work. That would work for me. Most nights I do sleep because of our work schedule. I do sleep in a separate room. So for those nights, it would work, I suppose. But it's a very good idea, though.
But you know what I'm worried about with it is, like, if that plugs in, what if I lose power?
I'm sure there's got to be a battery backup. Most alarm clocks have a battery underneath, so if for that reason.
Yeah, that's true.
I would be surprised if there was no battery backup to that.
Yeah.
I like that. How much was it? Did she say?
It was pretty pricey.
Must have
Not only
gone.
that, she told me, because when she got it, she was very excited. This was on Christmas.
Okay.
And I randomly the other day remembered about the thing, and I texted her to see if she likes it.
Right.
She said she loves it. She said, if you want to, how about this? How about this scam? If you want to be able to choose from a bunch of different sounds to wake up to, you have to pay the monthly subscription.
Oh, come on. Everything is a goddamn subscription.
Yeah, that I'm not doing. But there are some that come with the alarm clock,
Okay.
the Hatch. And I think Philips makes a similar thing with a different name. So there are a couple different options like this. It's like, I think the weird thing though is if you set your alarm for 2 a.m., it doesn't start waking you up at 2 a.m. It starts waking you up before that, so that at 2 a.m., it's at its brightest, I believe.
Dude, this is $170.
Yes, this is what I mean.
Are you out of your mind?
And then pay a monthly fee?
Yeah, no, I'm out.
Yeah, get
That's
lost.
silly. I get it's a very neat concept. It is.
Yeah.
How about this? I'll set the alarm on my phone, and as soon as it goes on, I'll turn the lights on.
That's not so gradual, though, Jerry.
I have a fader. I have a dimmer.
Oh, you have a dimmer.
Good. I mean, it is a very cool concept. I am not spending $170 on an alarm clock.
Yeah, I'm not doing that either.
Wow.
That was some gift.
Again, neat, but no thanks.
That was a nice gift.
It's a very nice gift. Is that what you got her?
No, I think
you got it for her.
No,
Okay.
I think my other sister got it for her.
Look, you're doing pretty good, are we?
Yeah, no. Hope she got a Black Friday deal on that. 170 seems a little pricey. He's gonna make
You
my
got free shipping.
Yeah, right. Something.
Man.
So just real quickly, I know people are probably tired of this, but I just want to. Someone sent me an interesting solution. I want you to what you think of this.
For what?
So I was talking about that my dog has can't really go downstairs
Yep.
anymore. I did go to the vet yesterday, and she has some sort of back issues, like lower back, neck issues. So understandably, why the dog can't go down. So I don't want to be carrying a dog downstairs because it seems very dangerous. I'm fragile. I have a very thin bones.
It is dangerous. We've talked about it.
And I couldn't think of any answer.
No one likes my gate situation.
The gate will keep her from coming upstairs.
Right.
But she will whine all night long, I believe. She has in the past. A guy told me what he did was he got a extra large laundry basket,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
put his dog in it. You go first and slowly, almost like a roller coaster, you slowly bring the dog down
the
that way.
stairs.
And that sounded like an actually great idea.
As long as you don't slip going down the stairs, because now you're going down the stairs backwards
With a
with a 65-pound dog that you're holding up.
but that's moving quickly now
Correct.
because it's sliding down the
Yes.
stairs.
Yeah. Be careful.
Then I got to ask you this question. I went on Amazon. I go, okay, how big of a laundry basket can I get? This is a large laundry basket, but it's a laundry basket made by Rubbermaid. So I know that's a quality. What do you think a laundry basket, extra large, made by Rubbermaid sells for?
$25.
$36.
Wow.
Then I went on Target. Target did not have Rubbermaid. They
Okay.
had whatever, $4.
$4?
$4.
Oh, it's probably that crappy plastic.
Yeah.
That's why.
That wouldn't support my. I have a 65-pound dog.
That's just a basic laundry basket.
Then I was also thinking I could probably get, if I got a really sturdy box, I could probably do the same thing. Put the dog in it, slowly slide the dog down the,
hear
build a
yourself?
ramp. I do hear
Build
myself.
a ramp? What are we?
Build
you
a ramp.
Phineas and Ferb over there?
Yeah, build a ramp. I think I
God.
could do it. Ooh.
Go for it. Do your thing. Don't fall. That's all I'll say. That's my message for you this week. Don't fall.
I think that would be more safe.
Yeah. Also, you could put a gate up and get a pull-out couch and sleep downstairs.
By the way, I saw our good friend Sal Licata started a YouTube show.
He did. Yes. I was actually texting with him yesterday a little bit.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So now he and Brandon each have
Their own
their
channel.
own things. Now Brandon's a few weeks ahead of Sal.
Way ahead. And a lot of subscriber. Brandon hit it pretty hot
Yeah.
and is doing a good job. Sal's got to catch up. But, I mean, I think he'll do well.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I hope he does
He's just
well.
got to get in the algorithms.
Yeah.
Right? That's like the whole thing with all this stuff.
And you
Brandon did it right off the bat.
He did.
He was let go on a Friday. Monday, he had a show.
Yeah. And his looks like he's done a really good job of marketing it in terms of, using AI to make images and graphics.
Yeah.
And it looks good. He's done a good job.
Yeah, I wonder who he has helping him with that.
I don't know, because I do think there's somebody.
Yeah, because we don't know how to do
Correct.
that stuff.
And I think, too,
We old.
my guess is he's hired someone to help sell it.
Maybe.
I would think.
Yeah, I wonder how all that works.
I don't know. I mean, I remember back in the day, I tried doing that with the Cornhole League. I tried getting someone to help sell sponsors, to get a sponsor for the league. I thought we could get some like stickers for the boards. We would hang a couple banners. I thought, to help out and give us some sort of financial help. And I figured if you go 50-50 on the money you bring in, like that's like, I'm a small one-person little company. I can't pay you like a salary, but if you've got some contacts and you can get a couple of sponsorship, you bring in $5,000 a month. I'll give you $2,500. That sounds pretty good to me for a one-time sale. Make sure they're happy. Make a phone call every 4 weeks. Are you good? Good.
Yeah.
But I couldn't get anybody to bite on it.
Yeah. Brandon would be very interesting to interview in a couple weeks.
I agree.
After he gets even further along in the process.
I think he's doing, like I said, I saw him at the St. John's game the other night. He genuinely seemed like he was doing well. And I know Brandon enough now I don't think he was putting a front on. Like, I think he's doing all right. And I think he landed on his feet, and I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'd be very interested just to see how it goes.
Yeah.
And the process of how he's doing all that stuff.
No
So
doubt.
I know he was having like mic problems in the beginning, headsets, what the set looks like, getting it up on you. Like, there's a lot. It's
not easy.
No,
it's not easy.
It is a whole new thing.
The thing that really hurts, sucks, whatever, are all these athletes now who never wanted to talk to the media now see another way, these greedy a-holes, to make more money. Not only do they spend their money on the top-end equipment, they're clearly hiring designers to make sets for them, or in some cases, they are flat out being paid to do this with companies making sets, so that when broadcasters try to do it, it's slow. It's hard to get going, and it costs a lot of money. And if it doesn't work, like an athlete that does this, that has made, like let's say Draymond Green, for instance, who does one for Odyssey now. I think Odyssey bought his podcast. Draymond Green could spend $20,000 on equipment, and if it doesn't work, he can laugh about his little podcasting adventure that didn't work. If you're a regular person that's trying to start a podcast show or YouTube show, and you put out $15,000 or $20,000 for equipment, and after 6 months, you've got, 71 subscribers and no one's watching you, your wife is going to kick you out of the house. Like, you just spent how much and it didn't work? Like, it's just, it's not a level playing field. So I really hope for him, the money that he put in, it's certainly, like I said, I think it looks good. I hope it works for him. And it does look like he's getting 10, 12, 13,000 views per video already.
He does look like he's
doing okay.
moving along nicely.
I think that's a good number to start making money.
Yeah. He's got to have Sal on his podcast to let people know Sal's got a podcast.
Yeah, and vice versa.
That was interesting, too, like when podcasting in general took off, especially amongst comedians who they all have a podcast, right?
Yeah.
Instead of looking at each other as competition, they started looking at each other as if we all go on each other's podcasts, people will find all of our stuff and
promote the crap out of everybody.
Yeah. And then, I mean, at some point, there's only so many hours in the day, so people do have to choose which podcast,
of course,
or radio or TV or streaming they're watching.
That is true.
But it does seem to be less of a I'm competing directly with you and more of, hey, if you have people that are listening to podcasts, I'll put you on because they'll be interested in listening to your podcast, perhaps. That's how I found Theo Vaughn, who I love. He was a guest on Joe Rogan. I don't remember. I don't know. I wasn't familiar with his comedy, but he just seemed like an interesting guy. And I was like, I'll give this guy's podcast a listen.
And now you watch.
And now,
I noticed the YouTube shows, which there are countless YouTube, doesn't seem to bother you like the podcasts did. Why is that? Because I have shit that comes I have crap that comes across my YouTube feed. I'm like, what is this? But that doesn't seem like that bothers you, like just people starting a podcast back in the day.
Yeah.
Seems like everybody and their brother except has a YouTube channel now.
Yeah. I'll tell you the difference. In the podcast space, whether you're Joe Rogan or Joe Schmo, when I'm looking on Apple Podcast or Spotify, visually you look like equals. It's a nice graphic. It looks great. You're able to post. There's no way for me to judge that is something that people listen to and this one is something people don't listen to. There's no numbers attached to it. Where on YouTube, I can look and go, wow, this guy's got 4 million views. This guy's got 7. So it would discourage me from watching if a guy only
wasting
has 7.
your time.
Yeah, where I feel like it's too much of a visually an even playing field on the podcast platforms.
Okay. Makes some sense.
Some sense. John Mellencamp was on Joe Rogan. I listened on the way in. He is touring, of course, Jerry.
Wow.
So I went and because PNC Arts Center is starting to drop a couple shows. So here's a show. We already know David Lee Roth is playing Stone Pony.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw John Mellencamp's playing PNC Arts Center. Sammy Hagar's playing PNC Arts Center with Rick Springfield.
Oh, my God.
So I went on this morning just to see. There are not like, okay, so we already talk about how insane the tickets are.
Yeah.
But even like the tickets aren't on sale yet. And it's like, I go, okay, well, I want to see when the tickets go on sale because I don't want to get scammed out and have to pay big money. So it's like, okay, January 15th for City Card members only. January 16th. Do you have a Stop and Shop card? And it's like 7 days later, general public. Like, get lost.
Yeah.
Jackasses.
Everything is complicated.
Right. You have a show? I want to buy tickets. Why am I have to have this first? Or are you a gold member? Do you have a large penis? Those people get first access. If you had a bowel movement, if you haven't had a bowel movement since Tuesday, you can buy tickets on Thursday.
I wonder if those are deals made with the artist or with the venue. So, like, you said it was what, MasterCard or
Citibank?
Visa? Citibank. So does Citibank go to John Mellencamp and say, or to his camp, say, hey, we want to put our people, give them access first. We're going to pay you, for this advertisement, basically.
Yeah.
And you just got to give us a week before the general public because this is going to attract more people to sign up for Citibank. And then the more people we get, the more interest we make, and now we've got them forever. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Or is it an agreement with the venue?
Or is it an agreement with Ticketmaster?
Or that,
right?
Yeah.
There could
too.
be all these different
That's
things.
true, too.
It just seems like I was like, as soon as I saw, I was like, I don't want to jump through all these hoops. And the tickets aren't even on sale yet.
All right. And then when the general sale begins, there's no tickets left.
Right.
Of what you want, anyway.
Right.
Yeah. No, it sucks. There's no doubt.
And I did look already for Sammy Hagar. They're not on sale yet either.
Okay.
But, of course, they're already on the secondary market. Legitimately, Jerry, I swear, Sammy Hagar.
How are they on the secondary market if tickets aren't on sale yet?
Not sure.
Oh, probably season ticket holders.
Oh, right.
That could be.
This is Sammy Hagar, who's
70-something years old.
70-something years old. And I'm interested in seeing him.
Yeah, so am I.
To sit in that first section,
Yeah.
$878
Like, who is
for
doing
one
that?
ticket.
Like, who's doing that?
So
come on.
stupid.
We're nuts. I don't know what else to say. We're nuts.
The Red Rocker.
The money doesn't mean anything anymore to anybody. It really doesn't.
Unless like they just know the show is so far in advance that they're put the tickets up for as high as they can, and as we get closer, they lower it. I don't know.
Yeah, the old theory of if someone's stupid enough to pay it,
yeah,
I'll take it. Right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't like that.
But I mean, what you just said to go see Sammy Hagar for a couple would be after your fees and everything. You're talking almost $2,000 for like a 2-hour show. For $2,000, I could take my wife to the Bahamas for the weekend.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's why I started looking at, okay, well, where else are they playing that I can travel to?
right.
And make a summer weekend out of it, and it be still less money than trying to see somebody around here.
It does. It sucks around here.
It does.
It really does. Yeah, I don't know. So, as I've said to G, anybody out there, you want to suck off this area, go for it. I'm not.
You're done sucking off this area.
I hate this area. Absolutely hate this area.
Yeah.
I don't like the weather. It's not even so much the areas. I can't take the weather anymore.
Yeah, I hear you. So you would
like
go see Sammy Hagar, though?
I would.
Yeah, me
Oh,
too.
yeah, no, I would. But I would not.
Not for that.
I'm not even joking. I don't think I'd spend more than $75 a ticket.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Well, this isn't 1994 anymore.
Yeah.
It's 2026.
Yeah,
You're old. Come on.
Right, you should be lucky we're coming.
Yes. You should go out on stage. Holy crap. All these people really want to hear me do this song again? Yes, we do.
You really want I Can't Drive 55 again?
Sing Cabo Wabo. I paid $800 for the ticket.
Right, we should at least be able to put in requests.
And could you imagine you spend that money and he decides that night he doesn't feel like playing the hits?
Right, the one song you want to... Well, Mellencamp's made it clear. He's actually calling it Greatest Hits Tour.
Oh, okay.
So that's like... Which, by the way, he does, I think...
Anyway.
Well, you know what? He does have a lot of albums. And when I saw him in Indiana a couple years ago, he did play... I mean, I knew the songs, so I know a lot of his stuff, but...
A lot of people didn't.
Yeah, he played a handful of songs that were certainly not hits.
Yeah. Interesting.
All right, Jerry, let's do the warm-up program. Ooh, it's tomorrow Friday.
It is.
Seriously? Let
Seriously.
me check my watch.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Yep. Tomorrow's Friday.
I'm flying to Wisconsin tomorrow.
After the program.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless you want Peter in tomorrow morning.
No, Jerry, we'll see you tomorrow. You better be here.
I'll be here.
And do not call my phone if it's on Do Not Disturb. Do not call me back twice.
I'm going to do that at
minutes.
7:01 tonight just to see if you pick up.
All right, Jerry. So